Day by day, we're unpacking this budget. We are genuinely concerned. This is so far, for me, the biggest impact to investors. This is not a long topic. We're going to give it to you in about 5 minutes. Stay tuned with us. This is the 20% haircut to every investor's loan, and it just happened overnight. And it stems from a conversation you had with a broker on Saturday. Mark, what's going on?
I can't believe, Billy, what we're learning since that budget's dropped, and then you sort of think, oh my God, how's that going to affect us in the future? And then every day we're learning more stuff. And another one that we learned with the broker was, okay, normally a bank will give you more of a loan because you've got negative gearing built in. Now the bank's giving you a less of a loan as an investor. Some first home buyers do model investor loans for whatever reason to get the loan because they're living with mum or dad or something, which
Yeah. Yeah. That used to
sort of
be
can't
our
be done.
secret magic in the back pocket. It's like we used to pull out the rental income and it's be like, here's $680 a week. Put that on top of the loan. That'll get it done. Just live with mum and dad for another year. But now, if you don't have that negative gearing, it's the cash flow killer.
Yeah, and I know that everyone's being. If you want to have that negative gearing in your loan, you got to buy new. But some people just don't want to buy new. They don't believe in you. They don't have the confidence in you. And
And
they're like, you know what? Don't worry about it. We'll go invest somewhere else.
brand new, there is barriers to entry there. Like brand new is $875,000 for a one bedroom in DY. That is the most affordable brand new apartment in the Northern Beaches, in fact.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
just because it's brand new, there's like standards to uphold, and people don't sell rubbish brand new because it devalues the greater building as well. So you're still looking at a beautiful kitchen, bathroom, floor plan, ducted aircon, lift access, storage cage, and at that price point, buyers are also going to be looking at established two bedrooms, but that's where they don't get the benefit.
And I think that now that this is happening, if you've got that, and I think you brought this up earlier, I'm going to steal your line about the loans. If you that loan that you've actually got, you may have factored into it some really nice interest rates from prior, some really nice modeling for negative gearing from prior. So you may want
Yeah.
to buy and activate that loan now because once you've actually had that approval, you can use that approval. But if that expires, then they will do the remodeling.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm finding a lot of buyers are putting all their attention on trying to time the market at the moment. And I'll be honest, no one's going to give you a pat on the back and say you timed it perfectly and market's going back up now, or no one's going to ring a bell and say, right, guys, we've reached the bottom and it's now going back up. But people will be talking to their broker about going back for a reassessment in 90 days after their first pre-approval's done. And if they now don't have the negative gearing built in, or they've already lost 2.5% of their borrowing capacity as of the recent rate rise, people will feel that a lot more.
And don't forget, there's other things we're learning about. That's 20% modeling on secondhand and getting a loan, getting less of a loan. Commercial is completely exempt from all this,
Yeah, commercials like the ugly duckling. People don't even want to talk about commercial or know about commercial,
except for now.
except for now.
So now, if it's being treated differently with capital gains, it's being treated differently with the gearing compared to what the budget's brought in. So they
Mm.
never actually said in the budget, and this is for residential and this is for commercial. But now, since we found out all the information about it, it looks like commercials actually come out on top.
Yeah, which look, this could be interesting because commercial it's always been perceived as a more mature investor's game.
Yep.
It generally has been perceived as bigger deposits, slightly harder entry points, but now investors could go that way. So, yeah, I think we're going to see a busy arm in our business there.
Did you want to press the go live button and then everyone can see what we're talking about?
We are live. We are live. 4 minutes 40. Don't worry.
Mine's got a go live button on the bottom.
Don't you worry. I wouldn't do that to you, guys. I
My
know we've had a
phone's
couple
wigging
of
out.
no,
Okay,
we've had
good.
a couple of viewers
Oh,
on this
good, good,
segment.
good. Okay, good, good.
Um, But there you go. We're not gonna keep going on from there. That is it. 20% haircut to an investor's loan. It's really, really important. You speak with your broker if you've got a pre-approval now. I think that if there's any urgency to buy, that could be it.
Okay. Well, guys, I think that's really important. When we see more stuff, we will let you know in morning minutes with what's happening with the advances. But I think I think Tom Panel said it well, that people are just getting smarter, and they're the
Mm.
rules, they're the budget, and then people actually working out in between those rules how they can optimize for themselves the most. The bullfeds are just sort of whinging and not doing anything. But the smarties are actually working out what's better for them and then going.
Yeah, there you go. Happy Monday. Thank you everyone for joining in.
Thanks,
We'll be
Drury.
back
Big
for
technical
another.
issues today. Thanks.
See ya.